Hi guys, welcome back. I know that you love these bar workouts, so we're going to be doing another one today, and this one is going to work the total body. So we've got a little bit of everything in this one. We'll start standing and work our way down to the mat. You will need a light set of hand weights, and that is it. So if you have those, go ahead, grab them, and let's do it. Okay, so we're going to get pretty much straight on into it today. So there's not really a warm-up per se for this one, so make sure that you are a little bit warmed up before coming into this one, because this is just going to be total body bar toning. If you guys are new around here, welcome. My name is Sarah. I film a lot of bar and Pilates workouts, sometimes with a little bit of cardio mixed in for some pizzazz. And I've got the cats. Got the cats hanging out with me today, so it's gonna be a real bang up time. So if you guys would like to come back, I post twice per week. I would love to have you stick around, so go ahead, head down below, hit that subscribe button, and with that, we will get cracking. So we're gonna use weights the whole way through. Go ahead, grab your weights here. Should be nice and light, and we're gonna split the feet wide here. So toes turned out, elbows are gonna be into the sides. Now, each thing in this series is going to be 1 minute. We'll do everything on one side essentially, then we're going to repeat everything on the other side. So I'm just going to show you what's going to happen here, and then I will start the timer. So we'll have elbows into the sides. We'll do 1 minute here, reaching out, pulling in, keeping tailbone tucked. Then we'll stay down here, 1 full minute of pulses. Yes, that's right. Then we're going to do a curl with a heel lift. So single heel lift, same side repeating, and that elevated curl. We'll hold the last one. Heel stays up as well. We're going to add the other heel with a shoulder press. So 1 minute of each of those things. All right, go ahead, set up for that first one in 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna serve out, palms up to the ceiling, squeeze back in. Don't rush these, especially on the way up. Don't make it about a bend and straighten of the knees. I know that seems like what it is, but it's really about a tight squeeze of the glutes that brings you back up. So imagine here, if you had a wall behind you, you would just be sliding your back down that wall. So straight back, tailbone stays tucked. The butt should not be pushing back. Will it feel easier and more comfortable pushing the butt back? Yes, it will. I think that's why it's so tempting for people to do it, but it's not correct. So often it's the thing that you're most resistant to do in exercise and in life, that is the thing that you need to be doing. Couple more here. Actually, let's just do last one here. Hold, and we're pulsing. So I'm not gonna lie, the arms are gonna get pretty tired with these. For me, it's the arms that check out before the legs on these. A minute pulsing here for legs. They're strong. They might get a little bit complainy, but they absolutely can do it. Arms, if you need to just kind of migrate them downward a little bit, no worries. You don't really want to be too up high on these ones anyway. Keep it low and slow and steady. We're over halfway. Abs tight, shoulders pulled back, so open across the chest. It is a really nice one for sculpting the tops of the shoulders, so stick with it. Almost there, few more seconds, and then remember we're gonna curl. We'll lift up the right heel this time. Here we go. So curl, right heel lifts. We release heel and arms. Exhale as we curl in. Keep it nice and controlled. If you need to modify for the arms, you can just bring the elbows in to the sides here. So you can just do them directly at the sides. I like that kind of floating one, especially when I'm using these lighter weights, because it just adds a little bit more stability work for the shoulders and the triceps actually as well. And it makes the lightweight feel a bit heavier. But option is yours. Nice high heel lift. Make sure you're pushing the heel forward, keeping abs tight, still keeping tailbone tucked. So back is a straight line, tailbone through the crown of the head, straight up, there's no tilt. Good thing is we only have one exercise left in this series, so it's going to be adding that second heel, and then we'll get a little bit of a breather before we do the other side. Last one here, hold, keep heel up. We add second heel, shoulder press, bring it down. So you're going from one heel to two heels. You will not have both heels touching down at any point in this one. So lots of core stability, and this is why it's important to really keep that strong tuck. Stay low. Lower your center of gravity. I can feel myself sneaking up a little bit as well, so I'm actively pushing back down. Keep chin lifted. I've got to periodically just dip my chin to check the timer. Try to hold my balance as I do that. We are almost there. Again, pushing both heels forward. Tucking tailbone under. If your butt is pushing back, that's not it. That's not the move. Few final seconds here. We got 5. Last one there. And release. Give it a little shake out. Whew. Roll out the arms. If you need to shake out fingers or wrists, you can do that as well. Restart the timer. Shake out the hips. So, like I said, we're going to do it on the other side. It's going to be slightly different this time. So instead of going out to the sides, we're going to go forward. So you'll serve it forward. Do. We'll pulse it there as well. We'll then curl. We'll be lifting the left heel this time with a curl. And then our final thing, when we add the second heel, we're going to open here. So we open, in. And then there's going to be a fun little 30-second surprise at the end of it. So start with elbows into the sides here. We're reaching forward this time. In 3, 2, 1. So serve it forward. Tuck back in. Pulling elbows actually past the torso. I don't know if you just heard my hip pop then. It was a big one. That was a big hip pop. No, it feels good. I'm always filming basically first thing in the morning, so it's quite early right now. I like to do it before like the neighborhood gets too loud, because yeah, it's loud. There's construction happening all over Madrid right now, including on our street. So I try to like get in, get done before that. But it means I've just woken up, so I tend to be a little bit poppy and cracky first thing in the morning. But it's good, it feels good moving. Couple more here. One last one. This is the hard one, I think, these pulses. It's really the arms. That's the hard one. So stay tucked here again. If the elbows come in a little bit closer toward you, no biggie. Don't worry about it. But keep tailbone tucked. Keep pulsing there. I'm just going to turn to the side here as you're pulsing to give you an idea of what I mean. So if you're here, that's not correct. It's not a classic squat. It's a plie squat. So stay really tucked there. Core engaged. Keep pulsing. We're over halfway. Shoulders down. Low and slow for now. Weight is in the heels. This, I think, is the hardest thing we're going to be doing. Maybe my arms are just tired. I've done a lot of arms this week, so that could just be me. But my arms are pretty tired on this one. A few more seconds. Here's 3, 2, 1. So arms stay floating. If you can, we lift left heel, release. Just that left heel for now. Curl to shoulders, release. And again, you could modify, bring elbows into the sides there. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, that feels nice. I'm gonna try to keep it floating the whole time though, for that extra little challenge. I try to go for the more challenging version when I film these workouts to encourage you guys to do it, really. Because I feel like often if you're just like, oh, well, no one else is doing it, I'm not doing it. No, I want to push you a little bit. So I offer the modification. You can take it, no shame in that. But I like to encourage you to challenge yourself. Few more seconds here. And then remember, we're going to be opening the arms out when we add that right heel. Last one. So keep the arms up. We add right heel, open to a goalpost, bring it back in. Left heel staying lifted, open, back in. This one's really a test of whether the abs are tight enough, because you should not be bowing the back, okay? So no bowing the back. It's gonna be more tempting when we're opening out like this. Keep that motion in the arms. Don't let it transfer to the whole back, especially the lower back. Woo! Oh man. Arms are definitely burning. For sure. Good thing we're almost done with this series. About 10 more seconds. I can't tell. Layla might be looking at me like I'm a crazy person. No, she's asleep. One more here, and this is the fun little surprise. Press arms up, keep both heels up. We're pulsing here. It's only 30 seconds. So yeah, this one's not a full minute, but both heels are up. Keep arms slightly forward. So again, I'm gonna turn to the side here, keep pulsing there. To show you, sometimes I see this. No, that's a whole lot of back. We don't wanna be bowing the back. So keep arms slightly forward to help keep that nice long line of the spine. A few more seconds. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake it out. Oh my God, how are we feeling? I'm gonna stop the timer again. Reset for the next portion. Next portion, I think, is a little bit easier. Well, depends. So you're gonna be in parallel for this one. Knees are bent a little bit. We're tilting forward from the hips. We'll have right leg back, palms facing in. It's gonna be a narrow row with a little glute lift here. So not a mega high glute lift, just enough to squeeze it there. Then after a minute of that, we're gonna stay up here. We're gonna bend the knee. We do a tricep kickback with a little curl of the leg. Minute of those. We're gonna point the toes again, and we do a straight pulse of both. So 1 minute of each of those, and then we'll switch sides. A little bit shorter one, not too bad. I'm just gonna move my timer over here so I can see it a bit better. All right, so set up here in 3, 2, 1. So we extend back. We're gonna do a narrow row, lift, squeeze, slow release. Abs tight on these, keep hips square. And weights are just coming right up by the rib cage. Left glute. I know I was like, this one's not as bad. Having said that, my left glute is already like, what? Hey, what now? So yeah, it's definitely a glute one. Squeeze that glute tight though, so that you're not collapsing into the hip. And for me, at least, I do have an easier time on my dominant side with these ones, which is my right side. So I do always try to start non-dominant just to get out of the way. One more here. Stay up, bend the knee, we'll flex the foot. We're kicking it back, bend in. Kick back, bend in. Wow, a minute of these. This is gonna be a long minute. But I said it, gotta stick to what I've said. Make sure chin is lifted off the chest here. Full push through the heel. Don't swing these, so we're pausing on either end. Keep the knee back. So we're not going in and out at the hip each time. It's just a bend and straighten at the knee. Oh my God, my glute is so dead. So dead. We can do it, we're over halfway. It's kind of the idea. It's kind of the idea, right? And you can always tilt up a little higher, so if you do need a little break, you can come up a little bit higher. It's not gonna be the same, especially for the arms. One more here. Hold, point the toes again, and we do a straight pulse. Squeezing from the line, shoulder blades. Oh my God. Woo! Try to keep it bend that standing leg. You'll also notice I'm starting to straighten there. Oh my God. Ignore me. I just dipped out of it, but if it happens to you, hey, it happens, whatever. I'm not gonna refilm it. I'm not gonna refilm it to try to get it without me just falling out of it then. It happens. I fall out of things. My glutes are like, no, no more. It's always just a process of pushing as much as I can, challenging myself, pushing myself to the limit. And sometimes I hit that limit, and that is a limit. And sometimes it's just mental where I'm like, I think it's a limit, but it's not. And if I keep pushing myself, it will go. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. So shake it out here. We're gonna repeat all of that on the second side. Hopefully, I think most of you guys will be with me in that this right side that we're pushing on is the dominant side. So yeah, hopefully for most of us, this side will be a little bit easier. All right, here we go. So set it up in 3, 2, 1. So left leg is back, narrow with the lift. These start off, I feel like, pretty innocent actually. Squeeze the abs as tight as you can. Abs and glutes often play together. That's just how they roll. So for you guys who are Leo super fans, that's my Siberian cat, my special buddy. You're not gonna see him today. He is outside on the patio. He's outside on the patio with Dad. So I mean, he's not alone, but he is on time out because his behavior has been really bad this week. Really, really bad. So he's on time out. He's been separated from his big sister Luna because he's been really nasty to her. So yeah, no Leo sightings in this one. Last one here, keep it up, flex the foot, curl it in so we can extend everything back, bring it in. I don't know if it's because the clocks just changed, because it's kind of been since then, and he's been a little bit weird about like meal times. Basically, he's just an hour off for breakfast and dinner, and we're trying to like reset it. And to be fair, he's not starving. They have kibble available to them all the time, but they get wet food morning and night, and breakfast and dinner. He's just been monstrous. Just monstrous, honestly. So, yeah. But he is, don't worry, he is still my favorite thing in the entire universe. I love him so much. But when he's bad, it makes it so hard, because I'm just like, I love you so much, but why are you being so awful? One more here. Keep it straight, point the toes, and we pulse. All right, let's see if I can hold it a little bit better on this side. Keep a bend in that standing leg. Keep it controlled. Back long, so long line. Tailbone through the crown of the head. My limit with Leo is when he starts bullying Luna, his big sister, who's half his size. That's my limit. Like if he's just bothering me, yeah, it's a bit annoying, whatever. But when he starts going at sister, I'm like, nope, you're going outside, buddy. You're going outside. Keep that back leg nice and straight. We're close. Woo! Hello. So yeah, it's gonna be probably more the standing glute that you're feeling, because it is a lot maintaining that angle for this amount of time. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, hallelujah. Release, release. All right, give it a little shake out here. We've got 2 last things standing, and then we're gonna be on the mat really quickly, and that'll be us done. So, standing here, I don't know how I'm gonna fit this in this space. I'm gonna have to show you in 2 directions. Actually, I'll do that diagonal. There we go, problem solved. Feet are gonna be hip distance here. So we're gonna do deadlift, which with these weights is gonna be very little, but it's more of a stretch. So palms are gonna be facing in, butt pushes back, knees will soften a little bit. Once we're there, we do 1 fly, squeeze shoulder blades together, slow release, slow back up. So we'll do a minute of those. Once we've done the minute, we'll go straight into our final exercise, which is gonna be palms facing in. We'll do a forward lift, level to the chest, open, squeeze shoulder blades together, bring it back in, slow press down. So 1 minute, and then we're on the floor. All right, set up for your deadlift here. Here we go. So Feet, like I said, parallel, hip distance apart. We fold, keep a flat back. Fly, slow release, slow squeeze up. Use the abs and glutes to come up. So make sure you're not going too far down here. Level with the hips is just perfect. And keep that long line, tailbone through the crown of the head. So sometimes I'll see people try to push these a little bit too far, like try to fold too low, and they end up just rounding the back. That's not it. That's not the one. That's not what we're here for. So yeah, keep a flat back here. Really focusing on squeezing the glutes. These actually might feel kind of nice for the back body after that last series. I think they do. It's a bit of a stretch for them. Getting everything. We're getting it all in. All right, last one there. And then just standing nice and tall, slight bend in the knees. We'll lift forward, squeeze out, bring it in, slow release. So same thing here. As you're pressing out, watch that you're not bowing the back. The back stays straight that whole time. And like I say, keep a little bit of a bend in the knees. It helps just with the line of the spine. Helps you keep tailbone straight down. Oh, I hear Leo trying to get back inside. When he's good, he's so good. He's the cutest, cuddliest thing in the entire universe. When he's bad, he's so bad. Oh, here he is. Here he is. Speak of the devil. Hello. Hello, sir. Are we ready to behave? Does he look like he's ready to behave? No, he doesn't. One more here. And release. That is us done with the weights. That is us done with the weights. So you go ahead, put your weights down off to the side. We're finished with them. And we're just coming down on the floor now. So give the shoulders a little roll out as you're on your way, because we're gonna finish with planks. Planks, planks, planks. Planks for everybody. It's gonna be pretty quick though, only a few things here. So plant the hands, tuck toes under, press up. I want you to start here with the right leg. You're gonna cross to left elbow, so come with me, cross. Now touch right elbow, glute lift. Do it again, same side. So cross, same side, little windshield wiper, lift. We're doing 10 total, lower abs. On that lift, don't let the butt go with. So it's not a 3-leg downward dog, it's just a lift of the leg. That's our halfway point. I'll give you a little break before we do the other side. Here's 4. Last 2. Everything feels tired. And 1. Woo, bring it down. Take a downward dog, or you can even drop the knees here and take the child's pose, a little bit more restful. I don't know, downward dog's a nice stretch though too. Child's pose more restful. And we're gonna do same thing on the other side. So again, it's gonna be 10. Magic number is 10. So left leg, we cross to the right first, take it to the same side, little lift. Cross, same lift. Shoulders stay where wrist. So again, my butt is never going up. I'm never pushing out of the plank. Check on that. I say these things because I do in-person classes. I do in-person training. So these are the things that I see most frequently. I'm not casting shade on anybody I train. These are common things. And that's why, you know, I'm there to help out. Hello, sir. One more here. Lift down. Again, you can take a downward dog or child's pose. This is how he gets. He knows when we're not super happy with him. So he's trying to get back in my good graces. Leo, you are my very greatest friend of all time, but I don't like when you attack your sister. That's all. All right, back up to that high plank. Nice and easy here. We're just gonna hover forward to the tips of the toes. So it's gonna be forward and back. Here it is for 10. Good thing we're not doing this stuff for a minute, right? I'm not that crazy. Make sure you're not locking the elbows. 4, 3, 2, hello. And 1, drop it down. I love the feel of just a long, fluffy cattail on my hot, sweaty face. Love it. Top best sensation. It's really good. All right, final thing here. We're gonna come to a plank on the elbows. 10 dolphin push-ups. That's gonna be it. We'll hold the plank for a few seconds, but nothing crazy. So on the elbows here, lift into your plank, keep hands and feet where they are. We push the butt back and forward. Oh, that just released my shoulder. See, these are all the things, first thing in the morning. Do you guys crack and pop a lot? I know a lot of people do. If you are into Ayurveda at all, or even if you're not, the body type that's supposed to be very like cracky and poppy is Vata, which is the like air energy type, which is largely what I am. One more here. And then just hold that plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Woo! Press back to our final child's pose. There we go. The final one. Take a little rock here. Side to side. Palms open. We'll give it a stretch out. So shift forward. Step the right foot to the outside right hand. Sink hips down. If you know you can repeat on the second side, you have the option to lower to the elbows here. Keeping a flat back. Don't skip these stretches. They feel nice. If you brought it down to the elbows, press back up. Scoot that foot in line with the hips again. Hands are gonna frame it and we're gonna roll hips back. So half split here. You can always keep a little micro bend in that knee. Reach across, we want a flat back here, so relax the upper body. Pulling toes back. And go ahead, release. We'll switch sides. So left foot is gonna step wide. Make sure heel comes down. While you guys are stretching here, just a couple of reminders. So first of all, I'm on Instagram at F2D Fitness, and I'm posting daily there right now. So lots of different stuff. I post a lot of nutrition stuff there. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm also a certified holistic nutritionist. So I post a lot of nutrition stuff on there. Lifestyle stuff, mindset, also workouts. So I do post a couple of workouts every week. All kinds of things. So give me a follow over there. Bring the foot in line with the hip here. Roll back to a half split. And the other thing is I do also work as a personal trainer. I mean, that's actually what I do. That's the work that I do. This is the also. So I do work as a personal trainer, both in person and virtually, anywhere you are in the world. So if you'd be interested in working with me, either with that or nutrition coaching, I will have a link to my website down below. That is the best way to contact me. Go ahead, release, come to hands and knees here, and we'll just take a final cat-cow. So inhale, hollow, lift the chest through. Exhale, round. Tuck in, one more. Inhale, hollow. Exhale, round, sit back on the heels. Let's just give the arms a little roll out, release the shoulders. Hello, hello shoulders. Whew. Just open, open. There we go. And then go ahead, just relax here. That is us done. So really nice one. We worked a little bit of everything there. So hopefully you guys are feeling that. If so, and you enjoy this kind of like a classic bar toning workout, getting all the muscle groups, let me know that you want to see more by hitting that like button down below. If If you're not subscribed already, hit that button too. And let me know down below in the comments anything you would like to see as we come up on the end of the year. Chaos. So hopefully I will see you guys back here again soon. Bye.